Righty ho, so we're departing from the nurseries and we're not going very far today, and it's Sandra's first trip to... Where are we going, Sandra?
The Axe and Cleaver, but it's definitely not my first trip to the Axe and Cleaver.
No, first trip this year.
This year.
So I did go in here with the Travel Trolls and was it Graham a couple of weeks ago. We didn't actually film anything in there, but yeah, it's always been quite accommodating and food's always been okay. So first trip for Sandra this year. Are they white belts? You get white belts and not blue belts.
White bluebells, yes, you can get white bluebells. I've seen some white dead nettle up the lane as well.
Some what?
I'll show people tomorrow some white dead nettle.
Dead nettle?
Yeah.
Are you going to show people tomorrow?
Film it on the little camera, TGI.
Are you going to not film it on this big camera, the GoPro?
But that's yours.
Oh, okay. Right. So it's it is walkable. This, I guess, it's about a 40-minute walk. So it's it's a bit of a trek if you did walk, or a 10-minute drive. So just coming around the corner, and there's the bus stop. Your spot, and if we're going to go right just after the bus stop, and there's a car park on this side. If this is busy, there is a car park on the other side as well. I think we can get right on the end there.
Big hole there.
Yeah, big hole there, Sandra. Can you manage it?
Can you park?
Do you want to have a play on the park, Sandra?
Can we not just go in there?
Yeah, that's what I said. I should have just said that. No. Right, so we've arrived. Camera down, and go and get some food. Right, I'm tempted to go for a mixed grill, but it may be too much, so I might have a steak. Oh, what to do. Right, so we're going to go for a seafood share basket. I'm going to have an 8-ounce rump. What are you having, Sandra?
Pork and apple crumble.
Pork and apple crumble. That's a new one, isn't it?
Everyone says, are they the same height?
Right, so we've got a bit of a fishy starter, Sandra.
Yeah, I quite like to eat it, actually.
Go for it. Go, Sandra, there you are. So, very low lighting, but nice piece of steak. Right, so that was another nice couple of hours there, Sandra. Good food. Very tasty, very nice, very fresh. So, not had a bad meal in there yet, have we? Nope, not so far. Right, into the noddy car, and back to the nurseries we go. And another day, and another great start. So yesterday, fabulous day, and as you quickly saw there, we had an enjoyable meal just up the road at the Axe and Cleaver. And today, as far as my job goes, is going to be a quiet day. Very, very early, like super early. The people that are departing today have all gone, and then there's only a couple of people on this afternoon to fill their pitches. So open up, cafe's open, first people are in. We just need some sunshine now, don't we? And we did have some rain overnight as well, which I don't mind. Good for my grass seed, my germination. Sandra says I need to be quick. Oh, right, okay, right. Really unusual. Everybody that needs to be out is out really super early, which is really good. Sandra, we need to say a thank you to somebody.
Yeah, there's no room.
Oh, where are you going? Oh, you're there. Oh, okay. Nice. Good morning, Sandra.
Good morning.
Who do we need to say thank you?
Can't read that.
You can't read what?
Can't read your writing, dear. Sorry. No,
It says pews on tour.
Sorry, but from here it looked like something that I can't see on camera, actually.
What? Like what?
I'll tell you later.
Pews on tour have sent a coffee over, so thank you ever so much for that. I'll say thank you to Pews on Tour.
Thank you very much, you're very kind.
Right, I've got to remember a couple of stickers to send out today as well. The other week, I think it was just after Easter, if you remember, Sandra went to a local church in Chapel.
St Leonard's.
Yeah, Chapel St Leonard's.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it, when you're local, so you live around here, you call it Chapel.
Funnily enough, the actual church there is called St Leonard's Church. Who'd have thought? Carry on.
Weirdo.
I went to the church, St Leonard's Church, that's why I said St Leonard's.
Okay. So we have some people staying with us. I think, from memory, 10, 11, was it pitch 11? The Rubber Duck people left. Anyway, they'd been to a Hogsthorpe church, this one here. And they left a little brochure that they picked up. And I promised I'd hold on to it and give it to Sandra, so she can do an investigation.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with St Leonard's for today, thankfully.
Chapel St Leonard's.
No, it's just, the church is just St Leonard's.
You sure?
Very sure.
Where did the chapel go?
It is, the chapel in St Leonard's is called...
Well done, the Chapel St Leonard's. Well, she's got there in the end. Right, at that point, I have got something in my pocket.
So, as people guess, I'm still finishing my breakfast, so...
Yeah, some of us have been up and working and doing stuff. Yeah.
See you late. I was working hard all week.
I never get a holiday. Never ever get a holiday.
You do?
Right,
Mark covers for you.
I need to go on. I have a day off, but invariably I end up working.
Well, that's not my fault.
No, right, I need to go and fill my lungs up. I've got an idea. Keep watching. Standing at the door in the Flamingo in the rain. Do 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 do. Righty ho. Oh, my glasses yesterday as well. I've shown you these glasses. Can you see the side there? Those unclip, so you can actually adjust the length of the arms on them, which is quite nifty. So I have got another pair, like spring loaded. But yeah, they're like sports glasses, and there's a little hole in there. So if you want to attach your little glasses holder. Hello, inflatables. Very, very silly inflatables, aren't they? It's very immature, isn't it, Ma? These inflatables. Very immature. No, but there's not that many people down on seasonals this weekend. Obviously, it's a bank holiday weekend, so yeah, right. So I was just looking for something before, and as I come past this pitch, I've noticed this ridiculous thing. This is just absolutely bobbing. So look at the state of that.
Oh no.
What? Hey up, Kevin.
How are you doing?
Are you alright, Kev? Right, what on earth is that? You haven't got permission to do that.
What?
That is elevating onto this side. How can I get my mower without smashing into that? Without you can't do that.
No, that's not to do with me.
Well, who's it to do with?
I'm the perimeter of the that's outside my pitch.
Oh well, I'll have it then. I'll take it over to my pitch. I can have that. I can have.
I'll take it in.
What?
I'll take it in here and.
So you're trying to attack some royal birds, are you?
Royal robins.
A robin won't go into that. That's a tip box. Your entrance is too big. Too little, I should say.
Okay. Well, I'll settle for a tit. I've got tits this morning.
Where's your pineapples on?
It's tucked away under there.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of getting my hair cut. Look,
Funny enough, I'm getting mine done today as well. Am I
strike down middle.
Sorry, Mazzy. Sorry, I'm. The reason I've come over, everybody that needs to check out this morning, we're all out by 9:30, so I've got a free couple of hours. Well, not free, but.
I didn't think anyone would be going today, to be
No,
honest.
there's only three out, but there's another 3 in, so yeah, 100% full. So yeah, I've got toilets and showers to do at 11 if you want to come over and give us a lift with that.
I'd love to help you,
yeah.
But, you know,
okay.
getting my hair cut.
Standing in the door of the
You have this habit of singing songs no one's heard of apart from you.
I had a housewife who gave me a steady life who stopped me going off the rails. Take a look at my face for the last time. I never knew you. You never knew me. Say hello, goodbye. Do you remember that song?
No.
Say hello and wave. You must remember standing in the door of the Pink Flamingo.
No.
Oh dear. I've got. Well, you're present here, Dan. There you are. You can unbag that one. That's for you, because you know these exotic animals.
When you just said that, it is, isn't it? It's a bloody thing.
What? What you got? What?
That's a swinger thing, isn't it?
You're on it again.
Is that a swinger thing?
It's a swinger thing. So you got your own Pink Flamingo, pineapples, pampas grass. Yeah. What else is going to happen?
Yeah, I bet you'd let that sit there, wouldn't you? You'd be happy for that to be there.
That's an exotic animal, isn't it?
Oh, Neil, what are you doing to me? It's
I
bank
don't know.
holiday. There's probably swingers here.
I know. Well, I'm going to leave you to that now because I'm just going to go and wander and make sure everything's all okay, and I'm going to look for my germination and things.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you missed it yesterday. The cones have gone. Was it Denio? There's somebody on your channel, my OCD about the cone colours.
I don't know who it is.
No, there's somebody anyway. We've got rid of the OCD.
Might be Dino. There is a Dino.
Are you bonding with that?
No.
You can have the bin bag as well. Are you sure you're not bonding with that?
What were you chasing this morning?
Just don't ask. The joys of being a campsite warden. I won't go into details. Did you not see it?
No, I just saw you coming over. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Mark joined in the chase, and it's like a Benny Hill. He started up at that top end of the camp, and yeah, right. Juno. We need to bond. You and me. We're bonding. Juno. Right, you're not my new Russia, but you're going to be a good girl. No, Juno, good girl. Down. That's it. Now, you're stronger than Russia. You're a lot bigger than Russia. I'm currently doing a bit of dog sitting. So the owners of Juno are having a breakfast in the cafe, and yeah, I've offered to dog sit. Right, Juno, come on. So the dog's called Juno. He's a big dog. There you go. Right, good girl. Sit. Stay. Whoa. Oh, right. There you go. Stay. Isn't it a beautiful dog? Hello, brown eyes. Righty ho. So, I just did a clip earlier, and this GoPro, even though I've got a new microphone set up, the audio again failed. Naughty GoPro. So how was church earlier, Sandra? You've been to church today, haven't you?
I have, but it didn't quite go to plan. So apparently on this particular day there was an earlier service at Hogsthorpe at 9:30. So there wasn't actually a service at 11 at Chapel St Leonard, but it was still open, so I still went inside, had a look around. And then I also went to Hogsthorpe Church, which although the service was finished, it was still open, so I had a look around. And they had one of these, which is like all about the local churches in the area. And there are a lot actually. Look at all them. Loads to explore anyway. So yeah, so it's just like a nice, pleasant, relaxed morning. Warm and sunny for a change, which was lovely. And then I found a bit later, found a little car boot quite nearby. And since we're changing it anyway, a bit later, I stopped. There's some plants being sold by the road, so I stopped to have a chat.
Down the road, and you're one of these random sort of residence sales, they call them, I think.
Yeah, so it was a bit of a random drive, and there's those plants outside, so I stopped and you got some nice plants for the garden at home, including a privet to fill the hole where there's a hole in the privet fence. Privet hedge, not fence, hedge. I'm tired, it's been a long day, so rambling, but yeah, so...
Did you buy anything from the car boot?
Just 3 tomato plants.
Oh, God. And we've been having out here, you can't see now, we've been having visitors, haven't we? So I've got obviously my usual little birds, my little robins, but we've got a bit of a pigeon problem, haven't we?
Yeah, there's been a lot of gallivanting on our roof, I've noticed.
Including the bird table roof.
That as well, yeah.
I think it's
very cocky pigeon.
Rumpy pumpy time for pigeons, and yeah, there's been a lot of pigeon activity. I think mainly going above here. The thing that's gone quiet in the last 24 hours since you got here, I don't know, you must have scared them off.
No rooks.
No rooks. But where have all the rooks gone? But I'm just hoping Dan's got them all down his end, but in the last 24 hours we've had no rooks. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a haircut in a moment because we're going to pop out for something to eat. Today, my work-wise, I'm finished.
Can I ask a quick question?
You can ask me as many questions as you want.
How are you going to get this magic haircut? Because you haven't asked me to do it.
I've not mentioned the haircut yet.
You just said I'm going to get a haircut, so it's going to magically happen.
Anyway, I'm going to magically get a haircut because that's the sort of thing that I can do. So you bought the hair clippers, and they've been on charge, so there's the clue. But before I get my hair cut, I'm going to insert a couple of very, very short clips here. These are microsecond clips. There's one of I think the rooks that my trail cam caught, and it's quite ghostly as it's steaming up at dawn. It's quite bizarre, and you'll see one of the a very fleeting moment, blink and you'll miss it, a pigeon on top of me tick box. Here we go, have a look now. Here, go. And for any confusion, the robin that you just saw on top of the tip box was identifying at that point of time as a pigeon. Right, so being the magician I am, look, I've got the magical hair cuttery type person cutting my hair, which didn't really need cutting if I'm honest, but I'm not going to see Sandra again for 4 weeks, till the end of May, if she comes up. So say, give a haircut now, and I'm going to go and have a shower. I think Sandra's out to take Rasha for you. Not seen me walking Rasha, have you? Sandra's going to take Rasha out for a walk. You can take your DJI camera out with you, Sandra. You said you were going to show people something on the last vlog, or earlier.
I
Can't remember what you said you saw. Right, let's get my hair cut and put this down.
So, it's a nice evening. Just taking Rasha for a little walk before we go out and get some food. Rasha's keen to get going. I just wanted to show you a couple of things first. So, there's 2 kinds of dead nettle growing around here. And if you can see, I'll turn that around. So you've got the purple dead nettle and also some white dead nettle as well. And there are also normal nettles nestled in there. And then, oh, I can hear a bumblebee. And then in a little bit further away, there's a nice big bramble there. And I was talking last time in my own garden about some things are edible, but learned from my daughter, I think a couple of years ago now, that the new bramble shoots are edible and taste quite nutty and rather nice. There you go. So we'll carry on down the lane a bit, see if we spot anything else. Hang on. Rasha's pulling a bit, so I'm just going to stop filming for a bit. So a little bit further down the lane now, so I don't know how well you can see this, but the early flowering things like the sloes and the cherry trees and sort of plum trees and things like that, they've all been and gone. So on the sloe, I don't know if you can see sort of this sort of spiky effect where the flowers were. And then above here we've got the hawthorn, which is just starting to bud up and starting to come into flower. So the hawthorn flowers a little bit later. It's all looking quite pretty. Definitely a lot of bumblebees about this evening. It's just been so much warmer today. And then anyway, so another thing I've just spotted that's not into flower yet, but it's going to be there soon, and sooner than at home actually, is this is an elderbush. I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can see. So yeah, elder, both elderflower and elderberry, very good for health, good antivirals. And I don't know if you can see the little clusters of flowers just starting to bud up on there as well. So that'll be looking really lovely, probably in a week or two's time. And it makes delicious wine as well. I'm going to quickly show you one other thing while Rash is doing what dogs do. Anyway, so there's some cow parsley. I'm just going to turn the camera around in a moment, but this is really easily confused with the hemlock, which can look very similar, and hemlock's very poisonous. Cow parsley's fine, but even I'm not too sure between these, so I usually leave it alone because I don't end up picking some hemlock by mistake. Anyway, so that tall one there, it's a nice bit of cow parsley coming up. Yeah. However, easily mistaken, so best treated with care. Right, just need to sort out Rasha. These flowers are not really wild flowers, but I have to say, the escaped oilseed rape seems to be doing rather better than the planted oilseed rape. Looking rather fine. As Neil mentioned, not such a good year for the main crops, but we're not sure why. Don't think it's just the beetle. Had a couple of quite late frosts and quite hard frosts, maybe didn't help. Right, I think we'll end this little vlog here at the moment, as we're shortly going to nip out to all being well get some food for Sandra's last night before she goes home tomorrow.
So we'll save that for another vlog. So do you want to say goodbye, Sandra?
So somebody was asking how the progress is going with Mum's hat. So that's how progress is going with Mum's hat.
Oh, that's marvellous, that, Sandra. That's really good, that. That's, yeah. Wow.
Whether you get it or you don't.
Wow.
You can do that.
Is that a challenge?
Yeah.
Should we say goodbye?
Bye.
Ta-ra!